Hey guys, SkeelsyShoota here. Welcome to episode 11 of QuadFeed. This week we talk about the Xbox One 1 week on. We chat about the Australian PlayStation 4 launch and how that went. And Ron gets some nice advice from Beth. Whether or not he takes it or not is a completely different story, however. But stick around and you'll see what she says. All that on QuadFeed.
Oh, sorry.
Hey everyone, Skeelsy here, and this is the QuadFeed video podcast, largely focused around gaming and a whole lot of bollocks as well. So I've got three of my mates here who will do their best to excel in the art of bollocks and all the stuff that has happened during the week, both in gaming and around the world, and God knows what else. For new listeners, this is actually available on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SkeelsyShoota, so take a look at that. But let's introduce the lads and take a quick hello. This is Ben.
Hello.
How you going, mate?
This is live. This is amazing.
It's
We did it.
The power of live radio. What the hell?
Hi, Mum. This is crazy.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first show. It's show 11, so
Yeah.
we've gone through the ringer. So you finally tried an Xbox. You finally tried it. Oi, talking to you.
Did you not, Ben?
Oi,
Sorry?
talking to you.
Wow.
Me?
Your mic dropped out.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Everything
Off to
just
a
went
flyer.
like
Beautiful.
Holy fuck. I'm sorry, what's going on? Hello? Hey, episode 11. Yay.
Where did
Sorry.
you go?
No, it just completely went dead.
Oh.
Was I still moving?
You were still moving.
Yeah.
You were just blissfully unaware that I was talking to you, and
I'm so sorry.
lots of
I'm
dead
so
air.
sorry.
That's great. That was awesome.
Please, yes.
No, I was referring
Please
to a
ask the question
tagline
again.
after
Oh.
vehemently denying that any such swaying towards next-gen consoles was going to actually happen. It seems that in the week, Mr. Ben has tried an
Yeah.
Xbox. So, in your totally unbiased, non-PS4 fanboyism, how was your experience?
It was actually pretty good. The controller is really comfortable. I mean, everyone says that, but I was actually really surprised how comfortable the controller was. First, I must say though, it was all thanks to Chris, who lent it to me over the weekend. So I grabbed it on Thursday, and he may not get it back. No, I'm kidding. I wanted to get the fuck out of my room. I fucking hate it. No, it was actually really good. It was good. It was surprisingly pretty good. It kind of followed on to what we were saying last time where, yeah, you can rush to go get like a next-gen console now, but if the launch games don't interest you as much, really there's no rush to get it. Like Dead Rising 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rise. Rise looks really good. I was actually really impressed with how that looked.
Yep.
I thought. Dead Rising 3 looked pretty average. Just it itself was pretty average. But if you like that series, then yeah, you'll love it. Forza 5, I liked it at first, and then I realized I was literally doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I was like,
That's a driving game.
yeah,
God.
at least Gran
Driving
Turismo
game.
makes it good. It looks... Okay, I'm going to get Gran Turismo next week, and I'm pretty much guarantee it's going to look exactly the same, graphics-wise. But at least Gran Turismo has soul. Forza, I don't think, has like any soul or any point to what you're doing. Whereas Gran Turismo, you kind of like striving towards like a point, keeps you going. I didn't find that with Forza 5. I
Is
found
there
it
a
like
story with Gran
really
Turismo?
sterile. No, there's no story, but there's
Oh.
just like different leagues, which obviously Forza 5 has as well. But the feel is just completely different, and I really didn't. Like I said, I liked it at first, and then I thought it was pretty shit.
It's a bit of a grind, if I'm completely honest.
Oh my god, exactly. Whereas it's okay. There's not even like variation where you do the same race 10 times in a league, and it's like 2 laps of every track, and then you go to the next car, 10 tracks again or whatever, 10 races, 2 laps each, and it's like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again, but then with a
but if you
different
go
car.
into a different league, it has it changes the laps and it'll be reversed and all of that stuff.
Short tracks, short versions,
Nah.
all those kind of versions.
It's just it's one of those games.
I played a lot of hours of it, and I
Which-
don't think I got
Yeah.
up to that. So
I noticed because it's got all those assists and stuff. I think what the game does is it gradually weans you off all the assists, drives you
I
on
turn
all
the
the
assist off
tracks,
straight
and
away.
then, yeah, by the end of it, you've raced every track.
Yeah.
So many different ways. You've taken all the assists off, and then
Yeah.
it's like training wheels basically.
Yeah. The assists are insane. Oh my god! Like it's steering for you and braking for you. It's like what? I might as well just sit here.
What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Isn't that the fucking idea?
Exactly. So I had to turn all that
That's what
shit
I-
off.
Yeah, I told that
Um,
to Gab when we played the demo. I was like, I think it was steering and braking because I was trying to ram people.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I thought the console itself was pretty good. Sorry, I know we're still in the introductions and I'm fucking rambling on here.
That's all
But the voice control is pretty good. My brother loved the voice control because he'd just walk in my room and just go Xbox sign out, and then leave, and then mid game it'd just sign me out. That was fucking annoying. And I spent like 10 minutes deleting all of the recordings because he'd just poke his head in the room and go Xbox record, and then leave. Then you record like every single race that I do, and then I'd have to go delete them all manually. That was another fucking...
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think that was a bit of
When
a
you-
flaw
when you-
in the
Yeah.
development where Xbox didn't take into account the jerk sort of functionality.
Yeah,
The sibling rivalry.
yeah. And then the whole Xbox turn off thing, which is great, but then you still have to press the A button on the controller anyway, so you might as well just hold the Xbox button down to turn it off from there.
Well,
So that kind of defeats the whole purpose as well.
not exactly. You can say
No?
Xbox. You can
No?
say Xbox turn off, and then it gives you a prompt, which is either yes or no. So I mean, depending.
But
on
can
if
you say yes?
You can say yes. So he's missed the
So
trick there.
my jerk of my brother, so my jerk of a brother, who's not really a jerk, but can walk in and go Xbox turn off, yes, and then leave, and then it'll turn
Yeah,
off mid race. Okay, that's a fucking joke then.
That
So
is
there's a
awesome.
message. If he's going to watch the show, don't do that.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm giving it to Chris back tomorrow or whatever. So
Good on you, Aaron. Keep it up.
Yeah, trolling of the highest caliber.
John messed up.
anyway, we'll get to that later. Anyway, continue
So
with
we'll
the
kick on to
introductions.
Chris, and Chris, I mean, I don't know whether or not to be impressed at your generosity or just staggered at how you can let an Xbox out of your sight in the first opening 3 or 4 days, and then go, you know
Just
what?
quick, yeah.
Here you go.
Just quickly, I was very impressed. If I had a brand new Xbox, fuck no, I would not give it to someone for a weekend. Fuck no. So I didn't even ask for it. He just texted me saying, "Hey, do you want to borrow it for the weekend?" So it must be really good. And then
QuadFeed,
so-
home of generous acts and
Yeah.
and benevolent behaviour. What a guy.
I was like,
think
shit,
he
yeah.
likes you.
Well, I was going to ask you, Chris, you know, a week in or a week on, depending on how you want to go, you know, how are you finding it? I mean, you haven't had it for a full week now, though, typically. So it's like, well,
I've almost had it for longer than him.
how were your first 3 or 4 days?
Well, from what I have played, it's starting to grow on me. Like I mentioned before, I've figured out that the Forza slowly, you know, builds up. It's like the training wheels. The Dead Rising 3, I have to say that was pretty cool when I first played it. You know, just the horde of zombies. But now the grind is getting to me because it's like everywhere you got to go, you just got to fight through this ridiculous amount of zombies.
real.
It's just like, hey, there's thousands of zombies. It looks like a zombie movie. Yay! To, oh god, there's still thousands of zombies out there.
Are these zombies having sex or something? My God, how are they replicating?
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's the amount of zombies is ridiculous in the game.
Question about Forza. Have you got to the point where you're having to install tracks as you go? Or should all the
I
tracks
didn't
be
know.
installed?
I haven't installed any tracks. I didn't know I needed to install any.
Well, that's the thing.
Nothing like
I'm-
that came up with me.
It did come up with you?
No, nothing came up with me. No.
Oh, right,
As much as I'd
okay.
like to say it did, it didn't.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I mean, I don't know whether or not it was a case of, you know, me jumping the gun a bit and starting to play it before it fully installed. but
okay.
but I can't quite remember. But even now, like I'll go to purchase a car and it'll be like installing car. I'm like, really?
Wow.
So
But
I've
wait,
uninstalled
I know
it.
I know
I'll
you
reinstall
can
it.
buy tracks and cars that don't come with the game. They're like optional.
Well, that's the
Are you
DLC.
buying
Yeah,
those ones?
but I'm not buying
Yeah.
anything. This is like stock standard stuff that is
Standard.
on the actual disc, and
No, I'm
I would
pretty
have
sure
thought
mine's instant.
been installed. Yeah, because even like the cars that I'm buying, like there are cars that are up to like 6 or 7%. I'm like, this can't be right at all. So I uninstalled it, and I'm going to reinstall it tonight and see if
Yeah.
I haven't got
Gran-
much progress, but
Yeah. Gran Turismo was like that too, where you can just like preload everything, so the loading times were way less. Yeah, where you just install everything to the hard drive. So maybe you skipped that
maybe.
option or something like that. But obviously, when Chris gave me his, everything was already like I just had to turn it on, set up an account, sort of thing. So there was nothing I had to install or anything.
Oh, so you didn't have to load the games.
No, just put the disc in, turn it on, that was it.
That's pretty cool. I thought because
Yeah.
it was going to be another account. It'd
Another
make you
account,
load
so,
them
yeah.
all over again.
Nah, because it was on the same hard drive. It's actually pretty clever where you didn't have to load shit twice.
And
Which
did
is
you have
good.
to make an account for Xbox Live, or would it let
Well-
you play online as well?
I didn't play any online, only because I just didn't have time. But I could see other people's driver tards on Forza when, yeah. So I'm guessing it was connected to the internet through Xbox
Cool.
Live. I don't know. But I actually didn't play any online sort of thing. I probably should have, but I didn't have any time.
I was playing against Jay the other day, just on the Top Gear track, funnily enough,
Oh, yeah?
in his RX-8. It was good fun.
Was it his driver tower or his him himself?
No, it was the driver tar. I think I was doing it
Oh.
like it would have been like 4 in the morning or something. So I was like,
Oh.
it definitely would have been him. Or 6 in the morning. I think I played it when I was coming home or something. But yeah, it was good fun.
It's fun. Yeah, I mean, I like the ideas of the driver tar, but they're fucking stupid sometimes where you just be going around a corner and the car will just stop dead in its tracks, like on the apex of a
right.
corner, just sitting there, and you're like, what the hell? Like, and you'll be in second place, and you just overtake them, you're like,
It'd be funny to
the
think
hell?
like at what point in time that the driver tar was referencing where, you know, oh, right about now, I think I should just hit the brakes, lock everything
slam
up,
on
and
the
just
brakes.
like
Yeah.
sit right in the middle of the track doing nothing.
Yeah.
This was that one time they received a phone call while they were playing.
Yeah, that's it. Thought they'd pull over just to be safe, and yeah. And sorry to leave you in the lurch there, buddy.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
haven't
his
even got
face. He
through
was
the
getting worried
intros
that we were
yet.
actually going to forget about him then.
Forgot about him. How
But
could
with
we?
such,
me.
you know, positive thinking taglines like Forza more like Borza, I think you've nailed your
Fuck
colours to the
driving
wall
games.
there. You haven't even got your
every
Xbox yet, man.
driving
What the
game.
hell are you on about?
Yeah.
I've played the Xbox, sweetheart.
You have?
Play.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart. Where are we, in London now? Jesus.
You sound like you're from London.
I'm from London. I'm a fucking chimney sweep. Yeah.
Shine your shoes, governor.
Shine your shoes, Governor. Freshen your
Yeah.
tree, Governor.
Yeah, it's a
How you
great,
been?
it's a great little system, that is.
Hey, what?
He said it was a great system.
It's a great system. Oh, so you have actually played an Xbox One in recent weeks?
I mentioned it last week. Were you not listening?
Let me just look around for my pot. So there appears to be a kettle
Yeah.
calling something black. Anyway.
Yeah, Gav. Maybe it was that time where you just disappeared,
Oh yeah,
Gav.
that's right.
Yeah.
How could I forget?
Yeah, you're right.
Awesome. Good job.
That was my fault. I shouldn't have said that.
Well, who knows how long it'll be gone for. So let's kick it off with the topic. And unfortunately, it's a bit of a downer.
Oh.
What the hell's
What
happened?
is it?
What's up? I'm here.
Paul Walker decided that
Oh, yeah, I know.
he just didn't want Fast and Furious 8 in his life.
I heard something about this on my way back. Is it a lot of people were telling? Well, from my messages, it's either a hoax or it's real.
Nah, it's 100% real.
It's been
It's
confirmed
100%
by numerous news outlets, unfortunately.
And it was at a car show or something.
Was it
It's
a
on his
charity
way
event?
to a charity event, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm jumping.
Oh,
ahead,
okay.
basically.
It was something to do with a like a car workshop kind of developmental kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
he part owns like some car customization company or something. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it is. And then his like business partner or manager was driving this insane Porsche. He was just a passenger. None of them were drinking. None of them were under the influence of anything. And then he must have
They
just
lost control.
given it in a bit or something like that. And yeah, he hit a telegraph pole. So that's the thing. Like, it wasn't like he was on, you know,
On set,
drugs
or
or drinking or on the way
Yeah.
to like some crazy event. Yeah, it was just like unfortunate.
that was my first thought. Actually, I thought something had happened on set.
Oh yeah, because you hear about all those stunt drivers that get injured.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you think you do seven series or 7 movies of a 100% car-based franchise, that something like this was bound to happen, and then in the end, it turns out to be something completely innocent and
Yeah.
quite tragic.
It's kind of, you think, oh, people get in this sort of frame of mind where they think they're invincible or whatever, but it wasn't even that. It was just a passenger.
Yeah, he was a passenger. He wasn't
Yeah.
even the driver.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, say what you want about him as an actor or whatever, who gives a shit? But really, everyone was entertained by Fast and the Furious movies, so yeah.
As
Everyone
funny as it
cares.
was, and with every movie mistake, with every quotable line,
We all saw them.
we all
We
saw
all
them.
watched
We
them.
all, I can imagine there wouldn't be too much argument in that, the spike that you saw in the car modification scene, sort of in the years from the first one right the way through to,
Pretty sure I wanted 2 bottles of NOS in my car
That's
as
it,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, it inspired me to get a Gallo 24.
I love Gallo 24. Yeah, so meaty.
Did you guys mention the Hitman thing?
No, we
yet.
didn't actually.
Yeah, because
We're waiting for you.
it does. It kind of sucks. I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to see what he could do, because he was gonna be the new Hitman for the next Hitman movie. So the first one had Timothy Olyphant, and and then it was gonna be Paul Walker.
Because
But, I personally thought he's kind of like, it's a really young Hitman, but I'm still kind of I was still kind of intrigued. I thought maybe he could pull something off, but now I guess we'll never know.
Well, it'd be totally different. Like, I thought Timothy Olyphant did a pretty good job. Like,
Yeah.
But he
I thought
always
it
kind
was
of plays those kind of characters, the silent, professional.
Brooding
Yeah.
types. The thing is, I mean, you always couldn't have a huge name star in that movie anyway. And I think he was kind of far enough down the
Takes
list
it
that he
away.
would still be credible,
Yeah.
but not to the point where it's like a AAA movie star. I mean, you couldn't put your stereotypical action star in that movie and have it work out. You couldn't put
Vin
Tom Cruise
Diesel
in it or anything like that. I mean, that would just
Tom
be...
Cruise.
Yeah, Vin Diesel wanted to be Hitman. Like, he produced the first movie.
Oh, really? Did
Yeah,
he?
because he was a fan of
really?
the
Oh,
series.
shit. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Because he was pushing for him to play him, because just like Hollywood would kind of lead you to believe, and also that's what they're like, he's a bald guy. And because he's a
There's
bald
not
guy,
that
it's like,
many
well,
bald
I can play him because I'm bald and the character's bald.
That's like, I still can't believe that Vin Diesel is in Saving Private Ryan. That still fucking
really?
blows my mind.
Some would
Did I
argue his
mention this
best role.
before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
He took that bullet in the head like a champ.
I know.
Oh, see
It wasn't in
that
the head. It was in the chest. Wasn't
Was
it?
it just? Oh,
Yeah, it was in the chest, and he's. Oh, I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, he's on the ground and it's raining, and then the sniper, just is waiting for the other people to go rescue him so they can shoot him. But
Oh, he's that
Yeah.
guy, is it?
Yeah.
The one that's
And he's
making all the
giving him,
noise
like-
on the ground.
yeah, and like giving him in the letter and shit.
So
Anyway,
I got
moving
shit.
along.
come on, mate. Give us a spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
No, we've watched that. I think almost every
Everyone
time I'm
watched
at
it.
Ron's place, that movie comes on. We always have to wait till the end. I don't fucking get out of there at 2 o'clock in the morning.
a good movie, yeah.
Gotta see the end bit. Yeah.
There's a statute of
It's a
limitations on
tap
spoilers, so We've covered that
10
before.
years.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Guess what? Sorry.
That's a good movie too.
So apparently, actually, did you hear that there was apparently an alternate ending of Titanic?
Really? What happened?
They filmed a different one. I don't
Wait,
know.
have they
Apparently,
released?
the old lady tries to deny she has the
jewel.
gem,
The Jewel of the Ocean.
and they catch her when she's about to throw it over the side.
And they beat the shit out of her.
That sounds fucking... That sounds
Take the
fucking
cherry,
lying.
and then they throw her body off the side. That'd be so awesome. That's my kind of
Bill Paxton has picked her up in some sort of military press and just lie to me, bitch.
I searched for this my whole
Game
life.
over.
Bitch has got the jewel. Kick her ass.
So, which begs the question: who would you like to see in Hitman?
In Hitman.
That is a little bit insensitive, though, to now be talking about it. Who do we
know,
want to
but I
see?
mean,
When
it's-
literally like 3 hours ago he passed away.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean,
fine.
he didn't play the character yet.
It doesn't matter. That's like when
no.
Heath Ledger died, everyone was freaking out about, oh, what's going to happen with the Batman movie? No one even cared about that he passed away. They were more worried about the Batman movie not being released.
Well, but that's the thing, though. Like,
No, but everyone wanted to see it because they thought he was going to be bad in it.
yeah,
Who gives a shit?
For the same
And all-
reason,
Care about Heath Ledger, not about the fucking movie, and
for
if
the
they're going to
same
see
reason
it
that
or
people will
not.
be watching the new Batman to see if Ben Affleck can pull it off.
Oh, yeah, he's going to fucking kill himself after that anyway, so...
So wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Does that mean basically you're predicting that he's gonna die? Ben Affleck's gonna die just before, or like after they film the movie, just before it's released, he like dies, and
Someone
then
might
we're-
see that as intent. I think that's his
Yeah,
alibi.
if anything happens to him now, Ben, you're marked.
You're a marked man.
No, he's going to get
Suits
lynched
knocking on the door.
afterwards.
Just gonna get
My
robbed.
Batman nerds.
Oh.
Well, let's turn our attention to a bit of gaming stuff because there's a few stuff that's obviously happened launch week for PS4 and the debacle that is some fairly
Debacle.
the debacle.
Debacle.
Some of the
That's your
stock issues
fucking
and stuff, and
favourite
every
word.
retailer coming out of the woodwork to try
Bring
and
it
push
on.
the PS4 as best they can.
Bring
So
it
if I
on.
can
It's only
find one,
completely...
do you guys want me to buy one for you? Because I'm pretty sure I saw some in the shops today.
Well, did you read about the Dick Smith launch party? They say it was a party, but it was in the
I
loosest
haven't been
possible
in
phrasing.
town too much.
That was a party. There wasn't
Wow.
even cake.
There was no cake.
There wasn't
Basically,
balloons or anything.
The scheme that they were putting together was, I might read it verbatim actually, because it's a bit of a complicated system because they made it seem like they were
Is
doing
it like
some
a
sort of-
cage match?
You have to fight Dick Smith himself.
That's like the ultimate boss battle, right?
As he dangled from a helicopter like a pinata.
He's sitting on the shoulders of Brock Lesnar, and you got to fight him to get in.
You have to beat a bunch of employees first, a long list of them, and the boss
With
is Dick
chains.
Smith at the end. He's fucking Shao Kahn at the end of the fucking line of Dick Smith employees.
5 foot tall Shao Kahn. So let me read this. It's Dick Smith announced that out of the blue it had 300 brand new PS4s up for grabs, and they were going to put them up for sale during the official midnight release launch at Dick Smith's flagship store in the Sydney CBD. No pre-order, just basically rock up.
So what if you pre-ordered though from that shop? Did they just go, oh, tough, you got to fight it out?
Yeah, they sold you a PS4.
I think pre-orders were fine, but this was more just to sort of leverage the popularity and
Oh, okay. So besides the pre-orders, they got these 400.
I'm led to believe that. Allow me to continue. Catch number one.
Let the man finish.
Interrupt.
The man finish.
Proceed.
Catch number one. In order to be eligible to buy one of the 297 PS4s, you must enter a competition. Just to be clear, you are not entering this competition to win a PS4. You're entering a competition for the right to buy a PS4. I'll repeat, the right to buy a PS4.
To buy. Yep. It's like a One Direction ticket
Worst
thing.
prize ever.
Yeah.
Did you just say it's like a One Direction ticket thing?
Yeah, when I had to buy my One Direction tickets, we
God.
had to like...
That's it. I'm driving yours
Sorry.
right now. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
No, sit the fuck down, you dickhead. They were like, oh, when they had them, because they sold out like instantly, they put a set aside where they were like, oh, yeah, you win this competition not to win the tickets, to get the chance to buy them. Yeah, so it's the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a fucking long-winded story for nothing. Continue. Carry on.
The competition
Not
which
like
you
a
have to
lie or
enter.
anything. We can cut that out.
Good payoff, man. Good payoff.
It was worth it. It was worth it. And I do it again too. Sorry. Continue, Gavin.
The competition involves stating in 50 words or less what game you are most looking to play on PS4 and why. Catch number 2. In order to find out how to enter the competition, you have to like Dick Smith on Facebook. You don't like Dick Smith to
So
enter.
it's just an elaborate like scam.
Yeah. You don't like Dick Smith to enter. You like Dick Smith to find out how to enter, right? So this is like Inception.
But they
It's
just
going,
told you how to enter.
it's going
Fuck me.
2 levels deep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they recap on it. They
Inception.
go, let's just recap before we go any further. You're liking a Facebook page in order to find out how to enter a competition for a chance to win the opportunity to buy a PS4.
Wow, like,
But-
so he just, basically, Dick Smith just wants more Facebook friends.
But,
Yeah.
there's one final catch. Winners of the competition for the chance to buy a PlayStation 4 from Dick Smith will not be told in advance whether or not they have won. The winners will be announced on the night
That's right.
at the midnight launch in the city, meaning that
So you have to
thousands of
rock up.
people...
Which no one's going to shop. No one's going to show up at the CBD shop at midnight.
That's right. Because,
Unless
and
you
you know
live in
what?
the city, no one is going to go.
They don't tell you that till you enter as well, because I know the one that Gav's talking about now, because I entered that because I saw someone else enter that. And then after you like the page and put your details in, that's when it says, oh, you'll be notified on the night at the launch thing. So that's when I found out.
I shall continue.
Oh, sorry.
The winners will be announced on the night at the midnight launch in the city, meaning that thousands of people will likely make the trip into the city on a Thursday night, wait until the winners are announced, and go home empty-handed without a PS4. So basically, Dick Smith is asking you to like their Facebook page to find out how to enter a competition for the chance to buy a PlayStation 4. Then they're asking you to travel into the city alongside possibly thousands of other consumers desperate for a PlayStation 4 and wait to be told whether or not you have the right to walk up to the counter and pay money for a console. Just like the shadiest fucking thing you'd ever think of.
Yeah.
And so how many people died at this?
So
That's
And
such
following-
I can only
fucking
assume that
logic.
the pre-orders were fine and that this was just magic.
Nobody else
a
showed
magic
up.
amount of numbers. A magic amount of PlayStation 4s just magically fell off the back of a truck and
Yeah.
they were eligible.
That's so what's yeah, so they obviously specifically put those aside purely for the sake of this, because obviously they could have sold them in a heartbeat, but they'd rather just promote their own company more. And yeah.
And they're preying on the impulse buy of various other items that, you know, if you just happen to be in a store, why not get a plasma TV?
Yeah, exactly.
Why not buy a $200 HDMI cable, which you obviously need?
Monster, yeah. There's no difference between $2 one and $100 one. And following on also from my One Direction story too, one of our viewers have texted in and also said that's very similar to the Spice Girl tickets that they the Spice Girls tickets that they sold too, where you had to do that. So thanks to Beth for
hero
texting that
is
in.
this?
Oh, good on you, Beth. Yeah, nice move, girl.
So shout out to Beth.
Hold on. Is she watching right now?
Yes,
Fucking
'cause-
Beth.
Yeah, she also texted me to say stop fucking interrupting, so I'm sorry about that. I've been chopping everyone off.
Do we want to get Beth
Fuck
in here?
Beth.
That could be potentially dangerous or awesome. Either way.
Remember, she's not allowed to talk. She's
It'll
not
be
allowed
like
to word.
that Chinese word for crisis and opportunity.
Opportunity.
Oh, good times. Good
Did
times.
you
Great tickets.
happen to see the news about the game so bad that it got pulled after its release?
Cricket Ashes 2013.
Oh,
Have you seen any extended
No
footage of this
way.
thing?
oh.
So people bought
fucking
it, and then they've pulled it after people have bought it.
Wow, I mean, it was released on Steam with views of going onto a console. I mean, how that could even be. You know, within the realms of possibility after this game's been panned so much.
Like
It's
that's
beyond me.
Is
That
it just
footage-
glitches, or did
It
they
is
not
so bad.
like beta tested it all? Or
IGN
something?
did they had two of their, I think their contributors or their, or columnists or something that work for IGN. They did like an 8-minute breakdown, and they were playing England, but it was obviously the Ashes, so it was kind of like, you know, let's pit ourselves against each other, and just the mechanics and the bugs and the glitches and teleportation apparently of some players when they're running.
Best game ever.
It was
Have you seen the clips of it, Gav?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
It's
It was
it's so
funny.
bad.
Like if a ball goes behind the wicketkeeper, it just vanishes into midair. Like the ball just doesn't even get retrieved or anything. It just magically pops back into the hands of the bowler. There you go, ball
Awesome.
one. Cool, no worries. Let's bowl again. But it's a travesty.
It's the War Z all over again, but worse.
Really,
But they weren't
putting
trying to scam.
Australian
They weren't trying to
development on the
scam.
map.
Oh fuck yeah!
Way to put us on the
no,
map,
no,
guys.
no,
That's
they did a
awesome.
good job.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's really bad. It's kind of just makes you think like Steam obviously check all the games before like they greenlight it or release it or whatever. I
how
don't
much
know.
money
Do
changed
they?
hand there?
Do they?
Fuck yeah! I don't know who the fuck was checking that game.
It was the work experience person that was in that week.
Yep,
I like cricket. I like cricket.
I was working that week. Yeah. Oh, did you check this game? Yeah.
Totally.
Mind
That's
you,
all
though,
good.
NBA Live 14 from the from Electronic Arts. Oh yeah,
Was it
4.3.
PC port?
4.3.
PC port.
No, because I got NBA. Hold on, let me look at my desktop. Hold on. I got NBA 2K14 on PC.
Good.
That's a good one.
Oh, okay.
That's the brilliant one. Yep.
It's very hard on PC. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I've never played one ever before,
You
and I
put the
figured I'd
ball-
try it.
You put
You
the
got to
ball in
bounce the
the hoop.
ball into the.
That's what you do, yeah.
Oh.
You have to
You
put the
sound
ball
just
in
like
the
my
hoop.
dad saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
bounce,
felt
bounce,
like
bounce,
you know,
in. Bounce, 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 in. Bounce, 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 in. I was like, yeah, no, just completely disregard the fact there's a 7-foot tall person in your way. It's
yeah,
fine.
I kind of felt like Lee Carvello's putting challenge sort of thing. I had no idea what I was doing.
You have selected
power
one
drive.
word.
Power drive.
May I suggest feather touch?
You have
Power
selected. Yeah.
But yeah, I had no
suffice
idea
to
what I
say
was
that
doing, so I gave
that
up.
studio won't be developing anything anytime soon. And apparently
Yeah,
they'd actually developed a cricket game before, which was released, but apparently it had something to do with the engine and numerous difficulties that they came up with along the way.
Yeah,
Lack
they were
of
like,
eyeballs, apparently.
yeah, they're asking him all these questions, saying, "Oh, are you going to fix the crowd? Are you going to fix this? Are you going to fix that?" And they gave him like zero answer, and then they released the game, and then they'd fixed none of it, which was like clearly broken as fuck.
I
It
think
was just purely rushed.
in the
just to be
pan back
released at the time of
shots,
the
you see
Ashes.
the crowd, and they are bits of what look like they're paper confetti,
Yeah,
like from a distance shot. And then even when you do sort of pan in on the scoreboard, and you happen to see a member of the crowd, that is like, oh,
And,
that
like,
was a
they'll
6.
they'll run for the ball, stop, run for the ball, stop, run for the
Yeah.
ball, stop, and it'll just go for 4 every single time. And you can get, I think I saw one clip where the guy gets 25 runs off one ball that's just rolling at like 2 kilometers an hour. The fielder just can't pick it up, and he gets 25 runs off a one ball.
It's a hell of an over.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All four of us should play that game. All-
Yeah. See if we
Wait,
can
hold
get a
on,
century off one hit.
No, fuck it, I'm not playing that.
yeah, century within the over. That'd work. And with a couple of balls to spare as well.
With a couple of balls to spare, yeah, exactly. So you get 150 runs at least.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So yeah,
So
way
what
to
about
put
the people-
Australian development on the map. Doing really well, flying the flag for
Oh, is that
Australian
Australian? Oh, no.
developers. Yeah.
Because they live
down
down
around
as well.
Where have you been?
I didn't hear it was Australian.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
it was some country that hadn't played cricket before.
It was English. They don't know how to play cricket.
Burn.
1-0 Ashes. I say that now, don't worry. It's going to be 4-1 by the end of it. So
Oh,
don't
that's
worry
it.
about
How
that,
how soon will you forget?
You
Yeah.
just jinxed us, Benny. You just jinxed us.
Well, the first
Road
Ashes
forever.
wasn't exactly our fault. We got screwed over pretty bad. But anyway, continuing on.
Yeah. Cricket talk.
Yeah.
The Steam news. The
Steam sale?
Steam sale. Anything taking your fancy there? Anything I should be casting my eye over?
Let me have a
When
quick
did this
look.
sale start, actually?
2 days ago. 3 days ago, I think.
Yeah, a couple of days ago. The awesome thing is, Steam failed to open. Because where the Australian Steam store, when you go to scroll to the very bottom of the page, it's upside down. As in, because we're down under.
Oh god. Support that stereotype. Yeah. I saw Borderlands 2 was there. I saw Arkham
Yeah, you got to get Borderlands 2.
City.
Froze.
Really?
Sorry, everyone froze me for another second then.
Borderlands is good.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
it's a funny game. It's good. Especially someone who's into social media and popular culture and stuff. It's jam-packed full of stuff.
Like
A lot
guns.
of offended comments. Oh, well, it's got... Their ad is they have a bazillion guns. So,
That's all I remember from that game.
yeah.
Cell shading.
What gun? We've got a bazillion.
Damn.
And they do. I mean, no gun is the same.
Yeah. So this
Unless you pick up two of the same gun.
Well, that's a glitch.
No akimbos? No akimbo.
No, you can.
We can.
Yeah, you can akimbo.
The-
Keep an eye out for Skyrim. When that's 75%, grab that. Always
Yeah.
grab that whenever you can.
Cool.
It's the best
Yeah.
game ever.
I don't have it on PC, but the mods are great because typical modding community and a bunch of nerds. You get some pretty colourful mods that you can do.
Oh my doing that
Actually,
Minecraft
speaking
mod.
of modding, did you guys know that your Xbox One is a dev kit?
Yeah,
You can mod stuff.
every one of them is.
Yeah.
Every
Just
one
by
of them.
putting in a simple combination of buttons.
I had no idea.
Up, down, left, right, back. Up, down, left, right, A, B, C. Yeah.
Almost.
Some
But,
people, when
yeah.
they bought the Xbox Ones, had the dev kit CD in there, which had like "Do not distribute" written all over it. But it was still in the CD drive, which you're not supposed to transport an Xbox One with a CD in it, Chris. So when you gave me yours, it had Dead Rising 3 in it. Yeah, it's like a massive warning. Do not put a disc in there. It's not supposed to be moved with a disc in there. Yeah, it'll fuck the laser up.
Speaking
In the
of
Blu-ray.
Speaking
So it
of
works fine, don't worry. But yeah.
Speaking of the disk drive, you guys heard about the disk drive trouble that
Yeah.
Xbox Ones have been getting. Like, it's not as bad as a blue light of death from any gay station players out there.
Oh, well, of course
Yeah,
it's not.
get as pissed off as you want to. I don't even give a shit.
I'm not even pissed off.
Not you. I'm talking to
Oh,
anybody,
okay.
anybody who's a PlayStation player. Yeah.
Disk drive of
Well,
doom.
you have a go at me, and I'm like, oh my god, I've been playing
But
fucking
haven't you heard how to fix it?
Xbox on the
though?
weekend.
The one.
What's that,
Apparently, if you punch it, it works again.
Yeah.
What?
Supposedly,
Like the fucking
yeah.
ponds?
If you flip it and hit it, apparently it's something to do with the gear that isn't aligned properly that's making the noise because it's not aligned properly. But one guy just uploaded a video of him smacking the crap out of his Xbox One in the hope that it would actually make it better, and it did. But
It worked.
as you can imagine, Microsoft have been quite forthright in saying, yeah, this probably isn't the best recommended course of action for this sort of stuff.
I bet, like, the second after they've hit it, like, the split second, every single person who's hit their Xbox goes, hey.
Hey.
Sit on it.
Sit on it. Maybe that's one way that people have been fixing it. They started off with sitting on it and then just went. Just hit
Well, I
it.
got one behind me. I'll go kick that one to see if it does anything. It's not fucking mine. I don't care. I'm
Or
kidding.
people started hitting
Ah!
it with a jukebox.
That's another thing, though. Holy shit, Gav! How hot does your one get?
Doesn't get very hot at all.
No, the Xbox doesn't
Really?
get hot. The Kinect is what gets really hot.
Dude, Castro, I was running yours. I had my aircon on. The fucking top of that thing is on fire.
It sounds like you were you were actually sitting on it while you were playing. Remember,
I thought it was like
So
that's
wait,
not
it was
what
like
you're meant to
this-
do.
I thought it was like the Wii thing, like the little balance board. You're supposed to like sit on it while you play it and all that sort of shit. No, the air that comes out of the top, really, really hot. Maybe it's just me being like oversensitive to it or whatever. But next time, like I'm at yours, Gav, or whatever, I'll check it. But
Yeah.
it feels really hot to the point where it's like, damn, these things are gonna overheat really quickly.
well, when I was packing up to give it to you, the Xbox itself, it was warm, but it had been on for a while. The Kinect, because it was so much smaller than the Xbox, that thing is hot. That's really hot.
There's nothing to generate
When I
any
picked
heat
that
inside
up,
the Kinect though, is there?
Oh, the Kinect box seemed fine. That being said, I don't know what it actually did. Every time I turned it on, it was supposed to log me in by recognizing my face.
Did you just
That's
call
like-
it the Kinect box?
Yeah, I meant the
a
Kinect,
separate
the
unit.
actual box that it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought it was nice. It was just like, oh, hey, that rolls off the tongue.
Oh,
The
okay.
Kinect box.
Kinect box.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost as bad as the Xbox One's tagline, which is what? If it were any more real, it would be real.
Like, you're
That's
really getting at the Xbox. Like,
So
I mean,
bad though.
is this the
Okay.
PlayStation fucking
Yeah.
fanboyism like coming through? Because I mean, hey, it's really hot. Oh, fuck the Kinect box. Oh, the tagline is really bad. Like, just
Fuck
think
you,
about-
marketing.
No, I'm just saying that's
To
fine.
be
That's the
honest,
normal
if I saw
temperature.
that-
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. The Kinect thing, that watched me masturbate several times. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But
That's what was
that
getting hot.
if it
that's
were
why.
any more real, if it were real, if it that's that market. That's really bad. I can't be the only one that thinks that.
I
If it
never,
were
I
any more
actually
real, it would be
never-
Yeah.
I actually
No,
never
if
remember.
I saw that.
I never remember the tagline. It didn't register with me at all. Like, if you listen to taglines, you're an idiot. Like,
like
you
this-
get it
you
if you
made up
want to
your
get
mind.
it, you know. No, I'm not calling you an idiot.
But
I'm just saying, like, I
No.
had no idea that was a tagline as well.
Yeah, but this
like,
is the
what?
generation where most people were on the fence about it, where they're really tossing up between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox.
Yeah. If
I don't know
saw
what
that when I
PlayStation's
walked in,
tagline was. I'm
I
sure it
wouldn't
was
have bought
equally as shit.
Well, you mentioned this generation, but I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm the taste of the new generation. So, yeah. Zing. Okay, that was good.
Huh?
What?
I don't get, oh,
We'll go back to taglines. Maybe
Yeah.
the taste of a new generation. Oh yeah, I love it. It fell flat. That's fine.
no, that's alright. I'll
Sorry,
get it
but
later on tonight. I'll
Zing.
I'll
Our
text you.
generation
Don't worry.
only has a memory span of 3 seconds.
MTV generation.
MTV. Speaking
We're
of
the
consoles, though,
generation where
they
we
came out with
remember
the
music.
prototype the other day. Did you check out any of those specs?
The
For the
prototype of
Steam.
what?
The Steam box.
Oh,
Yeah. I have to say it looks pretty nice.
It's
It's
basically
what I
a
thought
white
the Xbox
PS4.
would look like.
That's what I thought.
Hey?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
When I saw that picture, I was just like, it's a white PS4 basically, and it's got what's a light? Is it green?
Well, I mean,
No,
some
it
of the
changes
ones have had
colour.
different colors, but this
Oh,
one in
right.
particular wasn't actually a Valve model. It was made by a company called iBuyPower.
I buy power.
Yeah. Or they're just running a... well, this one says the prototypes are running an early build of the Steam operating system. Not quite finished yet. iBuyPower tells us that it has basically 2 models, codenamed Gordon and Freeman, in the works.
Nice. I'm sold already. I'm buying 2.
Half-Life 3.
That's-
Half-Life 3 confirmed. There we go. There it is. Right there.
Spoiler alert.
Like, if Half-Life 3 comes up, that's it. That's
It
it.
will.
Awesome. I've bought it. I've already bought it. Like,
You've heard it here first. When Steambox comes out, Half-Life 3 will be coming out on Steambox. It'll be
I just
coming
wonder
out.
what they're gonna do. That's gonna revolutionize FPSs. That's what I'm looking for.
I mean, it'd be smart for them to launch their title game with it.
Oh fuck!
Well, you'd
that'd
think
be
so,
the
yeah.
best.
If anything, this next gen has taught us anything, is that you need a strong launch. I suppose a launch
for
suite
sure.
of titles that are going to do well. Can't imagine any
They should
game that do
just
that.
name
Now.
Half-Life box.
Half-Life 3 is the console. Oh mind fuck!
The Steam Machine
You
will
want
pack
Half-Life
a
4? You gotta buy
multi-core AMD CPU, AMD Radeon R9 270 graphics card. Ben.
Yep. So that's already better than PlayStation and Xbox.
Yep.
Ah,
Bundled with one of Valve's Steam controllers for $4.99 when it arrives.
does it have an AM/FM radio?
I think it has a mini disc player as well.
Radio. We didn't need a radio.
MD.
What are the mini discs?
Hey, don't laugh about MD, man. I was all over the MD lifestyle.
Same.
I
Yeah,
loved it.
$700 on one. $700. Glorified fucking cassette.
I can't believe that. Like I don't remember.
I got like
price. Oh my
the
God.
first generation of it. $700. I remember.
'Cause
And I
had
just
to wait
copied my
a
CDs over to one, and it was like, wait a minute, this is just a cassette.
I just
Well, that's-
feel like more of an idiot.
That was what the medium.
Yeah.
That was what it was for. That was what it was for to replace. People thought it was to replace CD, but it was actually built to replace cassettes.
Wow.
Really?
Anybody
Oh,
who-
okay. I thought it was to
Anybody-
replace CD.
No,
I
never
thought
That's what I
thought it
used it
replaced
for.
CD.
Replace it, make it smaller.
But it was a CD.
Yeah.
And it was smaller.
It was a more expensive CD. That's why it died out. That cost more.
But then, but that was the birth of the MP3 players, because the last generation of the MIDI discs was internet MIDI disc. Yeah, where you can convert the thing over, and then they were just like, okay, let's make little hard drives, and then boom.
That's what I had. Yeah, where you record the song straight onto it, which was kind of like stupid.
And
because,
it was like instant too. So
Yeah.
you had to like, when I was copying a CD over, you had to play the actual song, and it would
And put
record
the
it
track
as if.
marks in.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was a fucking headache. And then the last generation was just instant transfer, and then they were just like, iPod.
I have to say, I did like the part where you can put your own track marks in, because I just put it in for my favorite parts. So anybody else who played it would go next track, and it just went to the best part.
Yeah.
Or if you had a compilation CD, we need to break up tracks because it was all like one continuous mix or something. That's what I
Well,
found. I
yeah,
was
if you
using
didn't put
chapter
any
markers
track
for.
marks in, it was a mega mix.
Yeah, the Grease Mega Mix, which you love so much.
In Skits Mix.
Yeah, and Skits Mix 97.
Skits
Not
Mix
dead yet.
105.
Kids Mix. Do they even still pull those? Put
Dude,
those
that's still
out?
going.
Yeah.
Good on them.
I see those posters on telegraph poles in Parramatta all the time.
That guy must be about 75 years old by now. Still spinning the decks. Just... Oh, I've just broken my fingers. Oh, shit.
He can't die. Only the DJs that play him. It's like Daft Punk, because they wear the helmets all the time. It's probably two different guys.
Well, that's the
actually
thing.
heard-
Just keep going.
I
They
actually
say-
heard one of them did have a heart attack. Sorry, not a heart attack, a drug overdose. About 3-4 years ago, and
wow.
they just replaced him with another dude, like a friend of his,
The
who's
same
just,
height.
just the same height.
Wow.
That's
But
it.
see, I hear stories all the time where at their own gigs, they just get any old people to go up there with their gear on, like their helmets
Yeah.
and stuff, and just press play on the laptop, and then they'll just go in the crowd and just hang around the crowd and see what the crowd actually thinks of like their music and stuff like
With
that,
a
and see how they
notepad.
react to certain thing. Yeah.
Well, they're just sitting there jotting fucking notes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This girl here is off her face on pingers and thinks we are fucking awesome.
And when
End
when the mics dropped out, she thought that was awesome.
I shall now proceed to take her back to my hotel room and do unspeakable French things to her now.
Yes. Because I'm French.
Things that are illegal in my home country.
Is there anything that's illegal in France?
Burgers.
Burgers?
I said
Burgers are illegal?
burgers.
Oh.
Burgers.
Oh.
But they are illegal, so I'm fucking allowed to say that.
No, I know. I thought you said burgers. I was just like, wait,
No.
but I thought they had McDonald's in France. I had a burger in France.
Yeah.
They have a Royale
A
with
great couple of
cheese.
burgers.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. So, who's got a topic? Throw one at me. Come on, let's go. We've covered a bit of gaming, which we'll come back to as well. There's some other stuff.
I've got a topic for Ben, actually. So
Ben
I'll
sounds
go
like
to bed,
you
shall I?
Alright.
Ben sounds like he has.
Yeah, I'm not up for cock, Chris, but continue anyway.
He's
Are you
typing
still
in, he's like,
enjoying Hearthstone?
I haven't played it this week at all.
No, because apparently Warhammer's getting in on the card game. They're making their own.
I would actually probably get into that more than Hearthstone.
Oh my god, why? Why? You haven't even played it.
No, but
It's amazing.
I only say that though because I used to buy like White Dwarf, that White Dwarf figurine
Oh,
magazine.
so did I.
Like
So did
quite
I.
religiously.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yeah, likewise.
And maybe
I
I
had
played
3
like I think it was Space Hulk.
I had Space Hulk.
Yeah.
I still
That
do.
was one of the first games, yeah, that they put out.
No, I have the actual board game.
Yeah, I'm
not-
talking about board game.
wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like,
the great little figurines. I
Gene
used to buy that
Steelers.
magazine just for the figurines. It was fantastic.
Yeah. I used to love it.
Is it like Gene Steelers against
Yeah, and Space Marines.
Terminators?
Yeah.
40k.
Space Marines! So you got to say that because of fucking Warhammer game. The PC one or
Hey,
whatever it is.
Dawn of War was amazing, I thought.
Oh, that was
I
fantastic.
played that. I was part of the beta for that, and that was just fucking... It just blew my mind.
Yeah.
But the only thing that pissed me off was playing online with people who could create, like... I just don't know how they did it, but they created their fucking characters a lot faster than I could. And I'm working at capacity,
Yeah.
and they are just... Then they send
Cold
people in
skill.
straight away, right at the start, and they just start
Yeah.
fucking raping me right there. I don't like being raped.
I think that's
It
the general
hurts my
consensus.
anus.
General consensus is the same for most people.
Oh, most. Ben likes it though.
Well, I mean, like,
Ben enjoys it in the batty.
Batty boy.
Don't you, Benny? You do.
really impressive.
Sorry,
the
it's
three
just
viewers that we
funny
have
because
at
I'm
the
getting
moment, so,
texts anyway. Sorry.
Hey, Beth,
I-
seriously, stop
what?
fucking texting it. We're in the middle of a fucking show. You fucking fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a best
tell
show.
us like the
God damn
comments
it.
so we can all see it.
If you're watching this shit, Beth, for fuck's sake, stop it. Stop being a fuck and leave him alone. Jesus Christ, we're in the middle of something. Shit. As we were saying,
Yeah, because we don't want any fucking viewers for this show at all, do we? No.
I was paying
Tell
her,
them to-
Beth. I wasn't
tell
paying
them
her
to
anybody
fuck off.
else.
So yeah,
So you're saying anyone else can watch it but Beth?
Exactly. That's well. Just don't text Ben while we're in the middle of it. Christ.
It's a Q&A thing. Giving me input
No, this is Q&A.
is it really?
and random things to say.
You can use
Is it
that.
really?
Yeah, I've got away with one so far.
Fuck it. I'm texting her.
Anyway.
oh good, oh, he's fucked off as well.
Oh, God.
Why do I bother?
What was our next topic? Oh, throw a topic out. Dan Harmon, the writer for Community, which we all love, has a new show. And this, on the topic of Beth as well, this one goes out to Beth as well, because she's a big
Wait,
fan.
fucking
Oh
Community?
my god.
There is a new show, the first episode's on Adult Swim, the YouTube channel, just called Rick and Morty. And it's actually pretty funny. And it's by
What's it
Dan
called?
Harmon. Rick and Morty.
Explain
what's it
the
about?
premise.
There is a grandpa who's an alcoholic scientist
God.
who's always hassling his grandson, taking him along like science experiments and stuff like that. And the grandpa actually talks a lot like Ronald, where mid-sentence is always burping. So it's
fucking
actually
champion.
exactly like Ronald, now that I think about it.
Sounds annoying
That's the
as
best
fuck.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna love it then.
Yeah.
Oh, no burp. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was a piss week, Ronnie.
One day you'll do it and throw up live on camera, and I'll upload it for the world
Yeah.
to see. It'd be hilarious.
Yep. It'll save us having to get the other footage drawn anyway, so.
Classiest
But
way
yeah,
to
no,
get out.
on the topic of Dan Harmon, check it out. It's good.
All right.
Awesome. Because I'm glad that he's I'm just glad that he's coming back to Community for season 5, and he said he hasn't even watched season 4, and then he did, and because he wasn't part of season 4. Yeah,
That
it's
show's
like
dead. That show's dead, man.
what? That show's amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing, but it's dead now.
If
Like, that's
Alison
I can see
Brie
what
stays
season
in it,
5's
I'll
like.
keep watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, and on the topic of dead, fuck you, Beth. Okay.
Sorry for that segue, Beth. I have no control over him.
So yeah, we can't do anything. My phone is going crazy. Anyway,
So, Ron, in order to keep you on topic, did you see that the Sony Corporation has registered 2 movie domains for The Last of Us?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I read about that. I've kind of got mixed feelings about it, like, because every single, there's the video game movie curse. I like the idea that it's gonna happen, but I know there's a huge possibility that it's gonna be shit. And also, but the thing is, like, the great thing about
in it.
oh, I've already seen it and jacked off in the cinema to it. I've already done it.
Nice.
and bought a PlayStation 4.
Just for
I remember when I did play it at my mate's place, while we're playing, even he was like, okay, this is really fucked up. He said this, and it made me, like, spit my beer out when I, like, was playing. And he's like, oh, yeah, like, Ellie, yeah. And I'm just like, she's 14. He's like, oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
He was like,
14,
what the fuck
it's
is wrong with
about
you? Yeah, and even, it's a video game character, but still, oh Christ. But the idea that it's going to come out, like, I just want it to be good. And the great thing about The Last of Us is that it is a really good story, and the story comes through, and it's not one of those. It's not like a sandbox game where it's impossible to, what are we going to show? No, the story's right there, and
It's very linear.
yeah.
Not in a bad way, but yeah.
No, exactly. And I just want it to be faithful, and I want it to be good, and I really want Ellen Page to be in it, and it'd be really cool if Ellen Page just, like, swung by and, like,
Oh yeah,
give me a blowjob or something.
you really pitched it to her in a light that is
Yeah,
can
no.
be deemed in no other way other than flattering.
She's on board. She's on board.
Apparently. But yeah, I think it's not that bad. I'm pretty sure it's not a game that they can't fuck up. I mean, like, as a movie. It's not like Mario Brothers. How the fuck do you turn that into a movie? And they tried, and it fucking sucked. But, like, the story's pretty clear, and it's doable. It's just there's a huge possibility it's going to be shit. That's my only concern.
So the takeaway from this is Ellen Page is doable. Is that what you're saying?
That's all I wanted to say.
Oh right, cool. There's probably a temptation that it'd probably turn into a bit of a fire starter. Was it Carrie? That sort of.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Prodigy.
Yeah, the remake that just came out.
Well, I mean, even the original, like, the premise behind it is, like, obviously a little girl with crazy powers, but I suppose with a
Superpower
different
was-
kind of spin to it.
Yeah. As long as they don't ruin it like they did with that last Carrie movie. Anybody see that?
No.
Who thought it was good?
I didn't
Put your
even
hand
see
up
the
right
first
now. Anybody
movie?
out there who's watching it, watching this right now, who watched Carrie, the remake?
So
Put
Beth
your hand
and
up if
two
you
other
liked
people.
it. Hey?
Yeah, Beth put her hand
Beth
up.
and 2 other people, apparently.
Oh, Beth saw it? Put your hand up if
don't
you
know.
think it was good. You're a fucking idiot.
Views and opinions expressed by
man-
Ron
this- yeah,
are not necessarily
represent
adapted
us.
by the QuadFeed podcast.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! You're gonna cop it, Ron.
Really?
Yeah, you know what she's like. You're gonna fucking cop it.
She is
All you have to-
ferocious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, no, I didn't mean just her. I meant anybody who put their hand up who saw the movie.
Oh.
I'm just like saying, though, you want the proof? You want my evidence? Watch the movie.
Okay.
All right, I'll watch it. I don't even know what it is. I'll fucking watch it.
It's
I'll go down to Video Easy and rent the VHS for $3 for a week.
They pay you.
They pay me. Take it off my hands for me.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, did you see that the US military are looking at developing their own Iron Man suit as they have been suitably inspired by Tony Stark's work?
fucking sweet. That is awesome.
Sign me
yes.
up. I'll go
Go
down to the
for it.
I'd
Naval
like
office tomorrow.
I'd like to put my hand up to be a test pilot.
I gotta say, it sounds like you know Stark's rival in Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
You know how they have those the parts where like he's got the failed suits and they're ripping the dude apart and bending backwards and you hear the guy, the test pilot, like screaming, his muffled screams.
I'd like to point out that guy
That's what's gonna
survived.
happen to you. Chris, that's gonna happen to you.
It's alcohol powered, right? Like Tony Stark.
Like Bender.
Then I am.
So you either don't have enough alcohol or too much. Still don't know what it is with you guys.
Yeah.
And just very
Like,
quickly, sorry to interrupt, but in regards to that movie as well, Beth also said she didn't like it. Carry on. Sorry.
See? Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on. That's what she sends you. This is what she sends me.
Can't see.
can't
You got to
see.
speak.
Oh, there we go.
Hang
Yeah,
on, let me just put it on the big screen because this looks apt. Beautiful.
yeah. But yeah,
Oh wait, her number's up there now as
yeah.
well.
Put a phone
Fucking
number on there.
idiot.
There we go.
Fucking hell.
There you go.
Dumbass.
I don't give a
There we
shit.
go.
No,
Hey,
it's-
random.
Yeah, it's not
you don't give a shit
it's
'cause as soon as
her.
the show
Yeah,
ends,
yeah,
you head to
random-
bed, mate. I've got to edit that shit now. Fuck. Wonderful.
Randoms message her and be all like, "Hey Beth, I heard you
isn't
didn't
it
like
live now?
Carrie. I didn't like Carrie too. Can you masturbate me in the fucking public toilet once with your mouth?"
Okay,
Hi,
we've
Beth.
strayed into indecency now, so let's move on.
Yeah,
Miss
are we fucking...
you.
How do we go from Iron Man suits to Ron
Yeah. No, that's my
babbling
fault
on
again.
about
Sorry
God
about
knows
that.
what?
Anyway, carrying on.
Yeah. But that is fucking awesome. But I've seen all
thanks for
these. I've seen these military videos where they've got like this suit where it's basically kind of like an exoskeleton. It's not like fully covering the soldier or the guy who's operating it, but it makes him like stronger. He's moving really slow. He's just like, and I'm like, huh.
So it makes you
Yeah,
stronger,
man.
but it doesn't make you fast.
Like, yeah, that's really not that.
It
It's
makes
not
you
that
play
impressive.
tough.
But he was lifting heavy shit, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. But he wasn't flying or anything. But it's just, the exoskeleton idea, and like, make it more badass.
I think flying is a bit of a stretch. I can't imagine they're going to be, running around with.
Why not? Some guy made his house fly with balloons.
Yeah.
That's its flying system. They've got piss loads of balloons attached to strings.
The only
Pull a
problem is
fucking
it gets
cord.
shut down very easily.
The information
all
I've got
big
here
boys.
says that
So
the
long, suckers.
metal suit the Pentagon wants would be impervious to bullets and shrapnel and be able to continuously download and display live video feeds from overhead drones. Relying on tiny motors, the exoskeleton would enable a soldier to run and jump without strain while carrying 45 or more kilos.
Does
Awesome.
it also,
So I'd just buy one of those to go shopping in.
does it also have an AM/FM radio?
God. Built-in
Does
oxygen
it have a
supply
cigarette
in
lighter?
case of poisonous gas, a cooling system to keep soldiers comfortable, and sensors to transmit the wearer's vital signs back to HQ. Yeah, it's not exactly up there with Tony Stark's models, but it may very
getting
well
there.
involve an AM/FM radio and a free Wi-Fi hotspot. I don't know. Who knows?
And Xbox 360.
And Xbox One, man. Come on, get with it.
Yeah. No PlayStation.
Yeah.
No PlayStation allowed.
No.
That's the rivals one. PlayStation's going to come out with one now.
Yeah, there we go. Battle it out.
This is how the world ends.
Yeah.
Topic. Come on, guys.
Topic. You were talking about... Ron, you're still playing Grand Theft Auto?
That's right, I am. Fucking still, I'm not getting an Xbox One for a long time because until I'm completely sick of Xbox 360, Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't see a point in getting it.
Completely agree.
Other than playing with us, which was the original intention.
Yeah, but I'm a cock.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can put that one on the
this
list.
this thing's sitting here, essentially 50% dormant because, I didn't want to saddle you guys up with wanting to get one, and Ben's experienced it now, so hopefully the teething.
I got one. I didn't even play with you on the weekend as well. That's a bit slack, but yeah.
And then you got Ron over there, who's basically resigning himself to the fact that you won't buy one purely based on one game.
Ron secretly bought a PlayStation. That's why.
I love the PlayStation.
Obviously.
Anyway, Grand Theft Auto.
I'll just play by myself.
Yeah.
And on the Xbox.
Buzzinga. We were talking about microtransactions last week. Now, Ron, I haven't played Grand Theft Auto Online for about a month now.
Right.
Have Rockstar implemented a bunch of microtransactions for Grand Theft Auto Online?
Not that I've seen yet. I mean, if there was, I tend to ignore any kind of microtransactions or anything like that.
Definitely.
But I'm just playing it how I've always played it.
Oh, okay. Because I said I haven't played it, so I probably should have checked it out beforehand. But apparently, there's like a shitload of microtransactions where basically the grind for money is really hard. So now they have a thing where you can buy real money.
That was already there. Like they in like the loading screens.
Yeah.
And I think they had it in the loading screens, but I remember reading that you can pay actual money to get in-game money. So you can
real
buy
money.
whatever you want, and I don't know how much. It'd be hilarious if it was one actual dollar for one in-game dollar, but I don't think it's that.
Well,
I think it's I think it's $2 in-game dollars, but you can pay as much as you can. You can get as much as you want, so you can buy whatever you want, and because I mean I lost my shit when I saw that you can buy all those properties. In the single-player game, and I hovered my little marker over the golf course, and it's $60 million or something like that.
Yeah, million.
And I was like, how the fuck do you get that money? All of the characters and all the money that you make in every single Grand Theft Auto game, you have piss loads of money at the end. All of them put together don't have enough money. Yeah, and
are you talking about the single player campaign?
Yeah, that's right. The single player one. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. Franklin's
rob
assassination
armored trucks and
missions.
stuff?
You're supposed to leave to the end to buy the thingy. Because you're supposed to use the money from the final heist to then invest after the assassination missions, and then you can buy the golf course. But basically, people now are whinging on the online mode because you got to spend real money for fake money. Because the grind for money is really hard. Yeah. On the online sort of
keeps
thing.
killing everyone.
Yeah. I'll
that too. So it's one of those things where I was bitching last week about Forza about it, and then now Rockstar that can. Huh?
Forza.
Yeah, I say it. Forza. I say it like
you stole my
Jeremy.
Punchline.
Sorry, I say it like Jeremy Clarkson.
Fuck
so
that
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I know you don't like him. But yeah, so it's gone from Forza to everyone hating that, and then now Rockstar, which everyone loves, and that can do no wrong, has now finally done something apparently wrong, where they're now charging for all this sort of shit.
But that's the thing, you're basically getting money, if you want to pay, you're basically cheating by paying for it. And like, if
Pay
people
to
want to
win.
do that and they don't want to fucking you know, because like it took me a while before I could buy my own like first property, just to fucking store my cars and that kind of shit. And you know, I had a 2-car garage kind of thing, and it takes a fucking long ass time, and it took me forever until the stimulus package came out. Then I bought like another place, and now I've got like, you know, 10-car garage, but like to buy like more cars, to buy helicopters and that kind of shit, because like the military ones, you can't steal those because I don't know where they are on the map actually. If anybody knows, put it in the description. That'd be awesome.
Tweet us.
Military base?
Tweet us. Or some shit. I don't know.
What?
Huh?
The military base?
Oh, because it's not the military helicopter, the Buzzard. It's like a really small helicopter. It's really maneuverable. It's really cool.
Oh,
That's what I'm looking for, because that thing is fucking cool. But you know, if somebody wants to cheat and fucking do it, fine. You know, more power to them. Fucking buy as much as you want. You can buy whatever you fucking want. But anybody else who just like plays for the love of playing it and you know, and will work hard at fucking doing it. That's how fucked up is that? I spend more time thinking about the money in GTA 5 than real money in RL. I just called it RL, but like
IRL.
yeah, it scares the shit out of me. The idea of like you're in a fake reality. You know, you're playing a fake. It's not a fake game, but you know, you're in a game in a fake world, doing fake heists to make fake money, so you can buy a fake car and buy a fake house and invite your fake friends over and chill out there. And
Also, they can
You-
stand there and just do
it
that.
sounds like you should play Second Life then.
yeah. Or SimCity.
I heard about that. I remember
Yeah,
seeing it
because
in a
you'd
movie.
probably be a millionaire by now.
Does it play
IRL.
just like? Does it play like GTA?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh well, then fuck that. No, I'm not going near it.
It's a racing car game.
I'm already allergic then. And fuck you. I know it's not. So fuck you still, then.
Oh. Anyway, that's the end of my story.
Yeah, that does suck. That does fucking suck.
Well, Forza have readjusted their economy in the last couple of days to address any sort of like economics of the whole
Thanks to our podcast.
DLC. Oh, that's it. Yeah, definitely. Last week they just
They
received
heard me.
upwards of 32 inquiries. And they made sure that they reversed any sort of DLC or download economics to make your dollars go all that much further. Yeah, I think it's for a limited time. I don't think it's only for the month of December. I think.
Oh, quick, Ben, give me my Xbox back.
Nah, make me.
But is there that much that you need to buy, though? Like, I mean, my one's got a fair amount of stuff.
The thing was this: it worked out that in order to buy, I think the most expensive car in the game, or to get the most expensive car in the game, it actually ended up costing more than what the actual game was worth, about $110.
So for one car.
You bought the
For
game
one-
for $80. You are spending in-game dollars to the tune of 110, just so you can unlock, you know, McLaren 12C or something.
But is there any way to get that game just by playing, get that car in the game just by playing?
Yeah, well, the way that they put it is like, you know, obviously the grind is so slow to the point where, you know, if you wanted to accrue 2.4 million credits to get to the point where you could buy that car or however much it is, it's like, oh, well, if you've got a spare $30-40 or whatever and you don't mind missing it, you can jump that queue. But you know, it's this whole microtransaction, it's a bit of a downer.
It's shit.
Yeah. It's been coming into games over the years. I mean, I don't think anybody not expected it to happen, but it's a pretty annoying feature.
Thing is, though, I mean, at least if you're going to make it part of a game, discount the original price.
Exactly.
Soften the blow.
Well, that's, I mean, if you wanted it to be what you said it's going to cost more than the game, $120, make it $180 game or whatever it is.
Yeah, and then
Don't
no
sell
one
it
would
for
buy it
60
anyway.
bucks. Yeah, no one buy it.
Yeah. It's even a push to buy it, at the current price, knowing that, somewhere down the line with GTA or Forza or, EA were famous for it for the Plants vs. Zombies or whatever it was. And that whole thing being completely microtransaction based.
And Candy Crush.
Candy Crush, yeah. There's so many models out there that so many games that follow that model that, unfortunately,
No,
it's
there's
never
a few
come
models
constant.
that follow that as well.
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I'm old school. Maybe I just want the game to be on the CD. I play the game. If there's stuff
Yeah.
that isn't really critical to my enjoyment or the success of
So
it.
old.
I mean, if I want a gold-plated, Bugatti Veyron that you couldn't get during the game anyway, yeah, fair enough. Make that DLC. Make that a microtransaction. But if you don't give me means to get it in the day-to-day playing of the game, then that's pointless.
Yeah. No,
I mean, similar to what Black Ops 2 did last year with, or this year with their DLC packs. I mean, you pay for that in sort of one big bundle, and you get maps, and you get, camos, and you get backgrounds and all that sort of stuff. And that kind of that's the extreme. That's pretty much the limit of what I'll get to in terms of additional stuff that I've paid for to sort of enhance that experience. More maps, But I've been doing that for
well,
the last
see,
couple of
that's
years.
what I was wondering. All of these collectors and limited editions and stuff, they can go for hundreds of dollars. Wouldn't it be better if they just started putting more stuff into the game?
Well,
Like, if you're going to make all those maps.
for the stuff
for
that
a
I've bought
select
in
few.
recent months, in terms of like collector's editions, it often isn't about what you get on top of the game. Or sorry, within the game. It's been completely separate things. It might be a figurine, like the Batman figurine. I mean, I gladly paid $30 more than what the actual game was in order to get the collector's edition. Yeah, no worries. But it's just buying the game on the premise that you would need to then spend another $40, $50 over the life, even if it's the lifetime of the game. That's still $40, $50 that they didn't really make all that apparent. Speaking of which, check this out. I did this today.
Here we go.
He comes
Showing
back
off
completely
another.
naked. That'd be awesome. I mean, that'd be really gay.
Guess what I got?
Surprise, faggots.
Surprise, guys. Check it.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at that. Picture inception.
Oh,
Kill the bat.
Hold on, can you hold it up closer? Because the shine on your screen.
he's gone to IKEA again. On a rainy
You gotta
Sunday.
talk, Gavin. Talk so it pops up.
Like, or don't talk.
So what did you say? What did you ask?
Like, you gotta say something, otherwise no one's gonna see it. Like, we're looking at it, but...
Well,
Oh, you gotta, you gotta click
I'll-
on your own thing,
for
yeah.
the purpose of the recording, they will see it. But as far as my screen, there you go. There's some more for you guys. So there's
That's
7
pretty
more of
cool.
those bad boys that I've got to do.
7.
Well,
No, it's
I
just
think-
funny. It's going to be like next time I come over, it's just going to be like right in my face, like in the bathroom, running out of ball space.
Yeah. Where are you gonna put them all? Unless you put them all like in a row or something.
Well, I'm
But,
gonna switch these up behind me. I mean, these are the medium-sized frames anyway, so I'm probably gonna have 2 rows of 4, and then like obviously you can't see that wall there, but there are other things there.
Yeah, cool.
Go and watch
I mean,
my room
those,
tour on YouTube / SkeelsyShoota.
Are you going to have another room tour?
Well, I figured I probably would have done 2 setups in less than a year, so I'm probably all done for setup videos for the time being.
So you get your new computer in January next year.
Yeah, or Steambox in January.
Steambox.
When you were actually, I watched that video where you were doing the unboxing of the latest Batman game, Arkham Origins. Here's the spoiler face. You asked for it. Spoiler face.
Spoiler face.
Spoiler face. I saw that. That's an inside joke to anybody watching this.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you were going somewhere with that.
No one.
Yeah.
We don't know what the fuck you're doing,
asked for
mate.
it in your video. It was your video.
I made reference to it. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, now you guys get it.
Yeah.
I
Next
Next time
time
I
I'll say
comment
it
about the
in
video. I'm like, where's he going with this? But anyway,
Yeah, I thought you were going to say something.
yeah,
No,
it wasn't just me.
it was
though.
just you asked for it and I gave it. Isn't that nice of me?
Cool story. Well told.
You know, fuck you both. You guys are
Good
cunts.
story, Hansel.
So the month is December, and
Crazy.
I suppose in the interests of keeping our respective girlfriends or loved ones apprised of what might be on our Christmas list, how about we give them some ideas?
So we're giving
jumper
best
cables.
ideas for presents.
Shut up, Jumper Caber Man. Jesus.
Jumper cables.
That was Secret Santa last week, and I haven't had mine yet, so
They didn't give you your present.
we haven't
Was
done
this
it yet.
after
It's
you
in
gave
2
them
weeks'
jumper
time,
cables,
so
though?
if we can not mention that for the next 2 weeks, that'd be great. So yeah,
What are you getting for your Secret Santa thing? So basically, what's your recommendation for a gift?
can we know?
What?
It's a box of
I don't know. Popcorn machine, $21 scratch cards, iTunes vouchers. I wasn't talking strictly Secret Santa. I couldn't care less about that. I was more talking about that event that happens in about 24 days' time. Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks.
Moving along.
Easter.
Ron's Jewish. He doesn't know what Christmas is.
Happy Hanukkah. The
Is it Hanukkah?
So what's on your list, Benny?
I honestly don't know. My girlfriend's asked me several times now, and I really do not know what
Get
to
her a
ask for.
vibrator. Get her a pack of condoms and then be like, huh?
It's ripped for your pleasure.
Yeah, extra large ones.
And be like, fuck a
Yeah,
guy
put
with
that
a
shit
bigger,
away.
fuck a guy with a bigger dick than me.
Awesome. Yep, going out live, guys.
There we go.
Awesome. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. One viewer saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Ben,
I do not
I hope you
know.
enjoyed that.
No, I really do not know.
Chris?
If you have suggestions.
Chris, rescue this question,
know.
would you?
So a gift that anyone wants to purchase for me.
Well, just
And
what's
I
on your
meant
list.
to.
Even if
I
it's
meant
just,
to.
even if it's not suggestions for you, obviously people watching this, they might be struggling a bit in terms of ideas. What's on the list? Aftershaves, Blu-rays,
Oh my god, who
games,
the fuck gives that?
consoles. What?
Who gives fucking aftershave? I got a toothbrush when I was like 12, and I looked after my teeth and like as much as I could, and I get a fucking toothbrush for Secret Santa, and not for Secret Santa, like it was just given to me like, hey, here's a present, Merry
Was it a good
Kwanzaa or
toothbrush?
whatever, and they gave me a fucking toothbrush. I look right at the person and just go like, what the fuck are you trying to say? Are my teeth fucked or something? Like, they were immaculate.
Take a hint, Ron. They don't fucking like you.
So give toothbrushes to people you don't like?
Yeah. You give
Oh, I
shitty
thought-
presents to people you don't like.
Because, like, there's that thing where kids always get their father's socks and that kind of shit. And a really shitty, ill-fitting shirt or a fucking something stupid you put on your desk. I know because that's what I gave my old man when I was young because I'm a fucking idiot. But, like, they don't hate the person.
I know.
I mean, it's like when you give somebody socks, it's like you could use socks. Like, it boggles my mind. Christmas is fucking... the gift giving is the worst part. So I just reckon give everybody jumper cables, so everybody's got extra jumper cables.
You heard it here first, folks.
But what if they've already got jumper cables from you the year before?
Fuck them.
Street directory.
There will
A
not
big
be a
box.
single person broken down on the side of any sort of metropolitan road in Sydney this season.
A big box with a couple bricks inside.
There will be a plummet in the NRMA call-out fee, I'm guessing.
Rotten to the rescue.
Yeah, that's what the R stands for, isn't it? The National Ron Motoring Association. You just turn up with unwanted Secret Santa gifts.
That's me.
That's how it
Imagine that
started.
on your doorstep.
The Naughty Ron Motoring Association.
Merry Christmas.
Flat out fucking scary.
Is your car broken down?
Nope, suddenly working.
Nope, suddenly working. Oh, and my tyres are burning too.
You know what? I'll just walk from here. I just run away.
Well, that was meant to be a question that hopefully would help people out, and failed fucking miserably. Great, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Do they
Sorry
still
about
make those slushy machines? That's what you should get people. Everyone loves that.
What's
An
that?
Ice- alcohol in
icy
it.
machine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool.
You can get those from Target for
Get
like
it?
less than $20. They're always good. Bit of that red syrup on top, make everyone go crazy,
Yeah.
bounce off the walls for the next couple of hours after Christmas. Yeah.
That's what you want. Give it to all the little kids.
Yeah. It sounded just a little bit rapey.
It did.
I'm not going to lie, it sounded a little bit rapey.
And after that, when
Have
there
this
was
roofy
silence.
slushy.
Yeah. Why do they call it a roofie
Michael
slushy?
Jackson called it Jesus juice.
Oh, too soon.
You give it to the little kids.
Oh, fuck me.
I suppose
Is this still live? Have you cut us off the air yet, Gav? Fuck me.
fucking tempted, huh?
Well, if this was on the Xbox, Skype would be cut off, banned.
Yeah.
What happened?
Accounts would be closed.
Xbox Live. What?
They don't
this
like-
is,
They were monitoring people's Skype conversations and banned people who swore.
Well, it's
That's
no,
fucked
it's not
up.
Skype, it's Upload Theatre.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Skype.
No,
'Cause
that's
Skype-
tantamount to monitoring phone calls. I mean, that's
Well, that's
bordering
where
on
I was
illegal.
like,
Oh, yeah. Because they don't
I know
do
what
that, do
Skype's
they?
used for.
No.
So whoever's monitoring that's got an awesome job.
No, it's the uploads. It's like, check out this fucking awesome gameplay. That probably won't see the light of day because you've sworn in it or something.
That's fuck.
Fuck. Fucking, now this guy
Fuck
with
those
fucking
kids.
QuadFeed. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I haven't actually uploaded anything using that sort of inbuilt software.
I think my one's done it automatically. I've got a few achievements that it's auto-recorded for me.
Yeah. But I mean, in terms of uploading that and then putting commentary over the top, I mean, you can kind of tell. This goes back to what I was kind of predicting weeks and weeks ago with this coming round. You're just going to see an influx of these like 40-second clips or less than 5-minute clips where, you know, you've got these kids uploading their first quad
360 no scopes.
360
Yeah.
no scope. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully the quality will, or the fact that they think they've got something good and then being shown up by their mates will curb that upload habit. So only the cream rises to the top, so to speak. In other console news, have you guys heard of a thing called the Retro N?
No.
If we say yes, will
Shit.
there be any follow-up questions? No, is it?
Well,
is that
assuming
the,
you guys are
the portable one?
keeping relatively up to date with any sort of news of this variety, I figured
fuck no.
I'd tell you a bit about it. It's basically it's a console that is designed to play NES, Super NES, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, and Famicom cartridges.
This is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does it take the original cartridges or is it a ROM?
I'm not sure. It says cartridges, so unless you've got like an old sort of shoebox full of all these cartridges, I'm hoping it would
There's
be
a shop that still sells cartridges.
some sort of emulator. Is that basically
Yeah,
what
that's
the
what I meant to
ROM's on?
say. Yeah, ROM emulator. Yeah.
But it's been delayed until Q1 next year.
Man, they're missing out on the market big time.
But the best thing about it is, from the sounds of it, it's an old school console, but it also has HDMI output at 720p, an SD card slot, AV ports, so there's no issues with the whole digital sound or anything, and 2 controller ports, and it ships with 2 Bluetooth controllers, which sport 2 bumpers.
It's like the best thing ever.
2 macro keys and 6 buttons. I mean, to look at it, you can tell it's almost like the console equivalent of the Aerial Atom, where it could be absolutely brilliant but done on a shoestring budget. But it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool.
Cool. I'll check that out.
How much is it?
They didn't say.
See, that's a problem.
They unveiled it at the
It wouldn't be
Midwest
too much.
Gaming Trade Show back in March.
March, and it's still not out.
Yeah, but it's a console, so it's not so much a game or anything. It still needs to be developed. Console will have HDMI out at 720p. AV ports, supports NTSC and PAL cartridges, it says. Hyperkin, that's the name of the company, hopes to release the console for under $100. That's pretty sweet. There's an article on Polygon about it.
So would that sway you? Would you replace your next gen with original gen?
I wouldn't replace. I would add to
First
it.
gen.
Because I mean, some of my best gaming memories are actually on the Mega Drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know, I
Because then you
just
can go
love to
back and
get
play all
stuck
the games your
into
parents wouldn't like.
a bit of NBA Live 95 or like some of the older games. That'd been sweet. Bit of Mortal Kombat, original Mortal Kombat. That was pretty good. And some of the Game Boy games as well. I mean, it's lots and lots of platforms. I mean, there's a whole host of NES games that I probably wouldn't have even touched. Super NES,
Yeah.
I'd love to get Donkey Kong Country. That'd be sweet.
Is that the one where they introduced the other Donkey Kong?
The little chimp, whatever.
He ruined it.
Chris's
what I gotta
Chris's
say
snap
about
review
that.
there. He ruined it. Let's
He
move
ruined
on.
it.
Dude.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. So yeah. Have you looked at Xbox Fitness, Chris?
No. Is that a hint?
No. No? I just figured
This
you
whole
liked
thing was a
boobs.
ploy.
I thought you liked
11
boobs.
shows in.
Who doesn't like a pair of boobs
no,
in a singlet top?
Yeah, that is pretty sexy.
Wait, so did you guys go out and buy this game or something?
No. It's actually fairly hidden, and it's something of a bit of a gem. If you go to your games and apps section, it's there. It doesn't have it's only got an icon. It doesn't actually have a visual sort of thumbnail for it. But if you're a gold subscriber, you get a lot of them, and I mean a lot of them for free. There are some other ones which you can tack on for about like $30 or whatever, but they're not actual like full length programs. But the P90X ones, which I've just started on recently, they're free.
So
Yeah.
what is it, like a series of exercise that you got to do in a certain time or something?
It-
Or is it like
It's Connect.
the video things, like you got a door, you got a gym?
Well, what it does... no, it's not like a Tower 200, if that's where you're going.
Hey, that thing is awesome.
Otherwise, why would you need an Xbox for a Tower 200?
Yeah, see,
I don't
that's
know,
a
I thought-
tagline. That's a tagline. You got a door, you got a gym.
Yeah.
Not just fucking... If it were any more real, it would be real.
Are you getting back at the whole Xbox
Yeah, I
thing?
am. Continue on. Continue.
So yeah, what it does, it's funniest things Ron's ever heard.
Yeah.
The
But
no, what it
is
does,
it like-
it obviously uses you Connect pretty exclusively, and it takes a look at biometrics and and obviously how hard you're working kind of thing, and then
Oh,
maps, I
well,
imagine
see, that's
fairly roughly how hard you're working and tells you to,
That's the biggest downside there.
what?
If it's going to tell me that I'm not working when I'm not.
Well, it's motivational, isn't it? I would have thought.
But is it like a video that you see, or is it a game?
What's a video?
Like, is it one of those
actual
when you
video.
get up early on Saturday morning and it's got that exercise show?
It's like that, yeah. But I mean, it's showing you a full demonstration. It gives you countdowns to your next exercise. It's giving you approximate calorie output. It's it's some of it's achievement based as well. So I mean, if you're achievement inclined.
Oh, okay. Is it voice activated? Like after you do a couple of push-ups, can you go break?
No.
Water break.
Yeah, I don't think they've invented the Xbox fuck it command yet. So
Man, they so have to. That is the greatest command
Xbox
ever.
fuck it, the footy's on.
That's it.
Oh, I'm not wearing the right shoes. I'll just have to go out to the car and I'll be back.
Yeah, my Xbox,
Xbox
my
are built
iPod
tomorrow.
hasn't charged.
Check it. Switches
But
on.
I did 10 sit-ups. No, you didn't. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
That'd
Well,
be cool.
I just thought, because I mean, it's like an onion. I'm going layers and layers and layers deeper into
No,
the
it's like a
Xbox One.
parfait.
Yeah.
I downloaded
Everyone
Killer
will be
Instinct.
like, hey, let's go get some parfait.
You downloaded Killer Instinct yet?
Is that any good?
Well, I mean,
See, I didn't even know you could get these games. Like,
God.
where...
you know,
Oh, I get
what
games
you
way
should
more
do,
It's an
Chris,
Xbox.
what you should do, instead of buying an Xbox and then going, right, who can I palm this off on first? Delve a bit deeper into said purchase and see what's there. Because it would help me out immensely.
I need to get rid of this ASAP.
Yeah. Knowing that when I ask a question, it's not met with,
What's a battle?
what's that?
No, we said, what's that rattle?
What's
Did that kid just say, "What's a battle"?
Oh.
Awesome. All right.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so-
remember playing the
We've got a
original
lot of
Killer
flat
Instinct.
topics today, guys. This is brilliant. This is entertaining live radio.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I'm
gee,
sure
no,
Ron,
I actually
has Ron played it?
Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
No, that's why I asked about the new one, because I had played the old one, and I remember characters full gore and that, and I was just like, oh, cool. But it was one of those games that like spawned after the whole Mortal Kombat thing, ultra violence fighting game thing, piss loads of blood. When I saw the previews for the new one, I was like, oh, cool. That's a surprise. It's coming back. Cool.
It looked
Okay,
good on
what
the
else
screen
do you
at
guys
the
have?
the
I got over
EB
pretty
Expo.
quick. Hey?
At the EB Expo, it looked quite good on the big screen. I mean, it translates pretty well to the small screen as well. But
Well, actually, that's one of the things I was going to ask you guys. With your graphics, does it look like the pictures that you've seen? My one looks a bit flat and a bit, not
Is that
as
why you
sharp.
gave it away? Is that why you gave yours away?
One of the reasons. And also I wanted to see if I could sway Ben over to the dark side before he jumped on the
there are a
PlayStation
couple of
launch.
video settings inside the console, which I think you can up the. I think it was I'm not entirely sure what it was. I know I upped it from like 24 to some other setting, and even if it's just a placebo effect of me thinking that it's increased the quality a little bit, then
I slid a bar.
yeah.
No, because one of the things was when I was installing games, it wants you to adjust the gamma and the darkness or something.
Darkness is awesome.
And
Fucking love that game.
I'll adjust the darkness, and it's like adjust this so you can't see the symbol in the black square.
Oh, right.
That's only
And I'll
game
do it as
specific
dark
though,
as I
isn't it?
can. Yeah, but I'll do it as dark as I can. The symbol's still in there. Like, I can't get it to go as dark. And then when I play the game, it's too dark.
Yeah, see, I never
Really?
even bother with anything like that. I do it sort of to 90% of their recommendations, like so you can barely see it, and I go, well, you know what? If this is the difference between me seeing an enemy in the darkness and me not, then I'll probably err on the side of making it a little bit
one
brighter
more
than
up.
what it should have been.
Yeah. I had to do that with Dead Rising 3. When I first started playing it, it's like, oh, do it so you can barely so the icon's barely visible. I did that, and there was just people which were impossible to see, and then I had to do it 1-up, and then it was considerably easier to play it, but it was like a bit washed out sort of thing color-wise. Like it did look a little bit funny, but yeah. Another great story.
Yeah, cool story, Hansel.
Cool story, Hansel.
Yeah, it is what I said, yeah.
Speaking of zombies, though, are we able to talk about The Walking Dead, or has that been vetoed because people haven't caught up?
I wanted to bring that up. Because I'm curious, because tomorrow is the mid-season finale.
Mid-season finale, yeah.
Yeah, and they have got the governor coming back. I'm wondering where they're going to go. I hope it's going to be fucking awesome. I know they're going to leave
4 episodes of them deciding what they're going to do.
Yeah, yeah. Because anybody who's not read the comics, spoiler face.
Me.
Spoiler
Well, that's
face.
me, yeah, as well. Be careful.
Basically, what happened during the attack on the prison?
All 4
He only attacked once in the series. This is the second time he's attacked. Basically, what happens is during that main attack, which was actually to me it was a letdown the first time he goes in, but then when he goes nuts and shoots all of his people, I'm like, oh, okay, well that's surprising, because what happens is he attacks and he's got a tank and all that kind of shit, and he orders a girl. If anybody's played the Telltale games, there's a character from the comics in that game. She is, what's her fucking name? But she's basically a sniper. She's really good with guns, and she's part of the Woodbury community. And in the game she's not, but then she finally joins. She basically gets ordered by the governor to shoot at the people in the prison. She shoots and kills Laurie, Rick's wife, and Judith, the baby, all in one shot. Just fucking kills them both. And that was a massive shock in the comic, because it's like the mother who's been there right from the start, and the brand new born fucking baby dies in one fucking episode, or one issue. People lost their shit because that's one of the most heart-wrenching parts. The people of the Woodbury people are like, you fucking made me do this. They all turn on the governor because they know that they're killing or trying to kill a pack of 10 to 20 people who are kind of nice people, and they turn on him and they kill him. That's how the governor dies, and that didn't happen in the first during the first attack in the Walking Dead TV series. I want to see what they're going to do. I'm thinking that they might. This sounds horrible. I'm thinking they might and they should, with the continuity of the comics, kill the baby, kill Judith. But and then the governor dies soon after that. But I just don't know. I'm really looking forward to it, and I reckon they'll stretch it out a lot longer. By the end of this episode, I reckon it's going to be another 2 episodes of the fight still. So I don't know. We'll see. That's what I heard.
So the main takeaways from that is Ron's looking forward to killing babies.
Yeah, kill babies.
That's
Yeah.
what I took away from that.
You didn't get anything about the actual story, no?
Babies. Won't someone
Yes,
think of
not.
the children?
Fuck them.
Ron's standing on most things.
Their necks.
Did you see that Batman is a criminal?
How do you mean?
I will
A real
clarify.
criminal?
Do you remember
Did they
a
arrest
news
that
story a couple of years ago that a guy had legally changed his name to Batman Superman?
Was that not the Filipino guy, but the Indonesian guy?
Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Batman.
Close.
Yeah. A Singaporean man with an unusual superhero-like name turned out to be a villain who consumed drugs and stole from his brother. Batman bin Superman, which means Batman son of Superman in the Malay language, was jailed on Monday for 2 years and 9 months for various offences, including stealing his brother's automated teller machine card to make withdrawals. The 23-year-old unemployed man had also broken into the office of a firm in Western Singapore to steal money and taken heroin. This guy's a bloody maniac. So it says,
I'd probably get along with him.
Batman, who has his own fan club on Facebook, became a social media sensation after an image of his identity card with his unusual name was circulated online. So Batman and Superman are criminals.
Yeah, so just like in the latest Batman, he'll get out as soon as he can climb out of the little cave thingy, whatever it is.
That's it. Right.
Is that the jail?
I'm sure he's got his escape out of prison spray handy. That's a joke from the old school Batmans, kids.
Luckily, I had my carousel.
A nod to the originals.
Luckily, I've got my carousel reversal spray. Chris, that was good.
Or the Bat
And
Shark
what I want to
repellent.
know is,
the
why
Bat
doesn't
Shark repellent was
Batman
always
dance
good.
anymore?
Was that?
That utility belt must have been like 40 foot wide with all the stuff he had on it. Bat Shark repellent, bat repellent, just in case you get attacked by a bat or something. God, no.
It's in my hair.
Hey, that guy was a bazillionaire, so I'm not surprised he's got piss loads of shit in his belt.
And it goes hand in hand with another story from that neck of the woods where that guy got eaten by a python. What a dick.
How that
How
happen?
did he get eaten by a python?
Apparently he was a drunk guy just hanging out the front of a liquor store and decides to go have a nap. Cogito ergo sum. Python walks around the corner. Doesn't walk, obviously. And decides to eat the man. Eat the man in one go.
And did he live, or...?
I think he died. Through suffocation and or being slowly eaten away by stomach acid and God knows what.
Eaten by
That
the
must have been a
python.
big python.
Did he die?
He's still alive.
He's in the
put on his
belly, and nobody's gonna help me? Okay, don't worry about it. That's fine.
I'll just
stay in here.
Funnily enough, you're not the first person to ask me, did he die? Because I'm pretty sure Sophie asked me as well.
Oh, well, that's because we're geniuses.
It looked like he was wearing like a snake sleeping bag. It was crazy.
Yeah, the photo's insane. It's just this ginormous snake, but then there's
didn't know
person
it
shape
like
in him.
started at his legs, and he might still have been alive by the time someone saw him.
Damn. Just give it a quick kick and see if it moves. And sorry, you're still alive. Just sleeping one off inside a python. Awesome. Well, what say we wrap it up, guys? Because
Really?
It's almost bedtime.
well, it's almost Chris's bedtime. But
What's Chris's bedtime?
yeah, any minute now there's going to be an intercom coming through.
Intercom.
Chris! Chris, go to bed! Mullet! Shut the fuck up!
So that was our first live show. Maybe we'll do it again. Yeah.
Did we get any more viewers? Did you see?
It stayed at 3 the entire fucking time. So,
What was that?
Obviously, cross-promotion is something we need to work on, because, getting those
And
Twitter feeds
so,
out
how
there.
many are Ben?
No, I closed my tab, so
You
One-
really
one-
are. You are.
I know,
So
I
there
know
are
one
3
was
actual
Beth.
viewers, and to those 3,
Yeah.
I love you. But
There's 3
Beth
people
and
watching
then 2
this?
other ones. So
there was 3. Yeah, I don't think I was one of them. I had my other tabs closed down as well. But
Hey, you 3 people. Oh, wait, one of them is Beth. You 2 people. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And fuck you, Beth.
he couldn't let that one slide. That's fine. Had to put
no, you
one more.
couldn't. No.
One more Beth-related message. So yeah, that was show 11. Thanks for watching. We do this every week, kind of around the same time. And hope to see you again soon. See ya.
Bye.